pair of tight ends will be on the field today looking to do whatever it takes to give their team an advantage. It's the Lions going up against the Colts. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 15 matchup.
Colts, Lions on EA Sports as we get set for today's Week 15 matchup. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. Partner, good to be with you today.
Yeah, always good to be with you, big guy. And I'll tell you, we got a nice game here today. We got two teams with different styles. And I love to see when you have teams with different styles go on the field and match up and find out which one can win. They both have confidence. They both have good players. It's going to be a good game.
The leaders of the NFC North are set now to kick it away and get this game started. Hilton's going to be back deep here on the opening kick. We're underway here. Hilton's going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. Luck's going to march onto the field, having already this season found the end zone over 20 times with his passes. The Colts this time will go with two tight ends. First down at the 20. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Colts at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Lynch is brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The Colts now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. Gore lined up as the single back. Gore is taking the handoff.
Gore is looking for a place to run the football that time to pick up the third down and short, but nowhere to go. Offensive line gets dominated. Now it's fourth down.
Pat McAfee now ready to punt. We'll see what he can do here. Gains 16. Stafford's going to march onto the field, having already this season found the end zone over 20 times with his passes. The Colts with two extra defensive backs in the dime.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
He climbs the ladder and has it. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that. They throw it, think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch.
First down coming up. Here's the handoff.
That's a tackle at the 48.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Quick drop back.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Bill Walsh, one of the first guys in the NFL to say, throw it to the open guy. Let him catch it short and see if they can make a few people miss and get those extra yards.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
They're going back up top.
Tate's got the catch and the first.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
Set up now at the 12-yard line.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll run it here.
The Lions have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Breaking huddle at the 6.
The Colts defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. They feed it to him one more time. And 8, maybe 4. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
On the way, third down. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Gets it again. Met by Hood that time.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. So first and goal to go. Back to the ground.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second and goal from the 5. Oh, it almost picked off that time. And now let's take a look at the Lions offense. They rank towards the middle of the pack in passing offense this season. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. 3rd and goal at the 5. Ebrons makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
And the point after is good. The Colts are ready to return the kick. Hilton's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Lions with an ideal start to this game. The defense making a stop on the opening drive, and then their offense able to drive down and get points right away.
That's what you want to see. You want to see your whole team get incorporated into the game, and that's what's happened so far. The defense spurred things on. Let's see if they can keep it going.
He's got the catch. Gets about 9 on the play.
The Colts did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
The Colts have it at the 29. Scans the field, and it's knocked down. Now, here's a look at the Colts offense. A coach's dream a week ago as this team never turned over the football once. 3rd down. And the give to Frank Gore. Wins there to make the tackle.
Gore's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
The Colts have it at the 39. Scanning the field. Hilton makes the play. Hilton's tackled down at the 39.
Receivers can always sense when there's going to be a blitz by the defense. They know they have to be quicker. That time he was, and he gets a completion down the field.
Coming to the line at the 39.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Shakes off the hit. And with no options, he goes ahead and throws it away. Here's the Lions defensive lineup. There they sit in the top 3 in the league against the run. Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. Luck out of the gun. Dante Moncrief makes the grab.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
Gore lined up as the single back. Throwing off tackle here. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Coming to the line at the 27.
It's Rice in the backfield. 2nd and 11. And it's complete to Dwayne Allen.
Well, but it's 3rd long in a situation like this. I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Colts snap it at the 26. And a flag comes out.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
The Colts have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20.
First and goal. Gore.
Tackle made by Levy that time.
Gore is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Just 4 yards away from the end zone.
Second and goal from the 4. He's going to get another carry.
Can the defense come up big in a situation like this? They got a 7-point lead. I think you need to be aggressive, attack this offense.
The long drive continues. Third and goal at the 6. Luck's unable to find his target that time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Should be an easy one here. Drives it through for the field goal.
As we edge closer to the second quarter, they edge a little closer on the scoreboard with the successful kick.
Yeah, that was good for the team. It was a big confidence boost, and now they know they can do it on the offensive side, and now it's up to the defense to keep this thing going.
That return's good for about 34.
The Colts defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people out.
First down at the 35. And Lowry's there to take him down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The first quarter is in the books, and we've seen a pitcher's duel thus far. Which defense is going to crack first? We'll be back after this.
The Colts come out in a dime package, and the second quarter is underway with this snap. As we see the rushing numbers, obviously this team isn't going to complain about leading, but I think that you look at the numbers a little deeper and you have to say, wait a minute, we need to control the tempo of this game more. We've got to get our running back going.
I think that's the number one thing when you look at this offense, Jim. Don't abandon the running game. I think you've got to keep trying. You've got to keep the defense honest. And if you do that, it gives you just a better chance to win the game, of course. Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third shortest run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line. First down at the 44. Brandon Graham has the sack.
Good cornerbacks become great cornerbacks when you have a defense that can sack the quarterback without blitzing. Good job by the defense.
Matthew Stafford will be under center. Intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. Just out of the first quarter, and we'll see now if the offense can capitalize on this opportunity to get back into the game.
I would expect them to right here. They understand after a couple times out there what the defense is doing. Now take advantage of that, especially in this situation right after a turnover.
The Colts step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Second down here after that run play. Gore is in the backfield. Gore is going to take the handoff now. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Gore's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Third down following the run. Rice is lined up in a single back formation. To the open. Luck's going to avoid the hit by sliding.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
First down, offense readying for the snap. From the gun. Andrew Luck, look at that arm strength. And it falls incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
It's Luck out of the pistol. Second down and 10. Rice can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line. 3rd and 11. Allen's got it on a pass that had some heat.
So I look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. Makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
1st and 10. Toss to the outside. And Richardson's all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down here. The Lions defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. Has the grab.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Third and 12. Allen's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Toss to the outside.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Loss of 4 on the play. Play after play after play here on this drive. Second and goal from the 5. And Rice is going to take the handoff from the eye.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Third and goal from the 7. Luck connects with Hilton.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
A short field goal try on the way. And he puts it through for 3.
Phil, I know they were looking for a touchdown on that drive, but they at least put up 3 midway through the second quarter.
Well, you know, that 3, maybe that 3 points is going to be the difference in this game. That's how you have to look at it when you score. Don't always look at the negative. Sometimes look at the positive, and I think that 3 was very important.
That return's good for about 26.
The Lions offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Met by Hood that time.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
Second down following the run. Easy catch there. No one near him. That's his first reception today.
When you run the curl route in the NFL, you got to turn, find the quarterback, and then move till you see the open space where he can throw it in there.
First down here. The Colts set at the line. Dime package. Stafford from the gun. Brings it in. Gains 16.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Advancing it now inside the 40. Now first and 10. Stafford with the give. Brought down at the 32.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
After running it, it's second down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. To the ground. 2-minute warning. We've got a defense out on that field trying to stand tall and keep this deficit as it is on the scoreboard. Keeps force it on the sneak.
They come to the line at the 28.
First and 10. Throws the pass. Graham's going to make the tackle.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
It's first down as they head to the line. They'll go ground. Graham's in on the tackle.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The Colts will come out in the dime. They'll go shotgun here. Pulls it in. That's a gain of 6. Marquette down for another reception.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Stafford's now completed 4 in a row. Tackle made by Barwin that time. The Lions call a timeout. Their first. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. What a drive this has been. Second and goal from the 5. And here's the toss. He's brought down.
Tim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Stafford has everybody split out wide for this snap. Third and goal from the 5. Lions are in for the score. He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season.
Gets pretty tight down in here when you got third and goal. Not a lot of room, but the quarterback and receiver, they're on the same page. Good throw and catch.
The Lions lining up for the point after. Extra point is good. Stafford's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Lions now ready to kick the football down the field. James got a chance to return this one. And Brooks is there to make the tackle. And a run back of about 13.
The Colts bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there. That always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out.
Intercepted! The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Lions secondary has held up to this point. The Colts have struggled now for 2 straight weeks in the passing department, and so it just hasn't been a big part of their offense. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Third down from inside the 20. Stafford's got the completion here, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. First and 10, the connection is made in the middle of the field, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 22. Offense out now following the interception. The quick pass and completion is made, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 13-yard line. Third down from inside the 40. The catch is made after a quick pass, and now they get in for the touchdown. The lead now at 8. So that's all for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to the field for the start of the second half.
Ford Field is the site of today's game. Jim Nance once again sitting side by side with Phil Simms for the call as we get set for the third quarter. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Lions take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Got the completion. Jones is tackled down at the 50. That's his first reception today.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Stafford's completed his last 6 passes. First down here after the completion. To Ebron. And Gaze there to make the stop.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
At the 45-yard line. The Lions will take the snap from the 45. Picked up a couple that time. Now looking at third down. The Colts go with the dime formation here on defense. Stafford in shotgun formation. Gets it out for the completion. Breaks at the tackle. And Lowry's in on the tackle.
Lions are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
First down and 10. They'll go ground. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Golden Tate on the receiving end. Touchdown, Detroit. Tate's second touchdown of the game. And they've established a nice lead here just moments into the second half.
Wow, good job by the offense finding a way to score, but what a terrible job by the defense. No life, no execution, and now you just face a bigger deficit.
Makes the PAT. The Colts now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 21-6. The Colts are ready to return the kick. Hilton's running this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Colts are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
First down at the 24. The reception by Moncrief. Still on his feet. Moncrief's tackled down at the 45. That's reception number 2 for him.
Wide receivers in the NFL, hey, they can catch it, but also they can break tackles. What a job that time by the wide receiver.
They come to the line, and it's first down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Gore is tackled down after a gain of 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 5. Out of the eye, it's Gore. Gains about 3. The Colts are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Gore has been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up, quit trying to run the football, and throw it down the field.
Gore lined up as the single back. Third down and 2. Out to Hilton. Hilton's taken down at the 33.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
Lutz all by himself in the backfield for this snap. First and 10. Looking across the middle, Dwayne Allen makes the grab.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
Luck's completion percentage 70% on the day. It's a 2 tight end formation. Now first and 10. And the give to Frank Gore. Then picks up about 3.
Gore's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Andrew Luck under center. Second down and 7. Handoff to Ray Rice. Carries the one who brings him to the ground.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Just 2 yards to go.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Runs it across. Touchdown.
The fullback in most offenses in the NFL very seldom gets to carry the football, but down near the goal line, they serve a good purpose. Quick hitting plays by a big, powerful guy gets it done.
The Colts now will tack on the extra point. The point after try is in the books.
The Lions will get their hands on the football again, but their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 21-13.
And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. Look at the numbers, Phil. This is a running back that struggled early, but since then has really found his rhythm.
Yeah, but the run game doesn't work. It just looks really ugly to everybody, to the team and the fans. But they stayed with it, And now this thing is starting to look, well, not pretty, but pretty good.
The Lions from the 32. Handoff. And he is brought down at the 39. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
It's 2nd down and 3. And the pass goes incomplete. Davis in on the coverage.
Well, but there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side. And the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers. There is nothing a quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
Third and 3. Gets the handle here. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got a lead. It's close. It's 4th down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
The Lions call on the punting team. They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner.
The Colts coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do, so I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Lays out and makes the play.
The Colts just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Luck's completion percentage 70% on the day. First down at the 24. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 2 on that play. Luck's got no one behind him. Just the quarterback waiting for the snap. 2nd down and 12. Moncrief's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
And the offense will need 3 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. The Lions with a nickel look here on defense.
Luck will take the snap from the gun.
Cooper's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Gains 19.
The Colts, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Luck's completed his last 6 passes. Richardson's there that time for the tackle.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
Just 33 yards to go to the end zone.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds.
The Colts did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Loss of a couple that time. Frank Gore is in the backfield. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter here in downtown Detroit, and we'll return in a moment for the start of the fourth quarter. The Colts offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the fourth quarter. Second down coming up. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Gore's handed the football.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Coming up to the line at the 14. The Colts all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Luck out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
The offense is going to stay on the field now for this 4th and 7.
Andrew Luck in shotgun formation.
The Colts turn the ball over on downs.
Well, it's in the second half. When your team is losing, here's a 4th down situation, and you feel like you just got to go for it. I don't know if I agree with that call, but they try it. They come up short. That is deflating.
The Lions offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
That's a gain of 8. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. The Lions are up right now, and a big reason why is the offense is coming through. On the season, you see the numbers, and they're not great, but today they certainly have been in the groove.
Jim, I'll just say this. Finally, all the hard work is paying off. It's starting to show on the field. Boy, but it has been one frustrating year for this offense.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. The give. Gains 17. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
First and 10. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Stafford lines up in the pistol.
Second and 10.
Over to Ebron.
Gains 16.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
The Colts lined up in the nickel.
First down and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And it's Rolando McClain who makes the stop.
When you're leading the game in the fourth quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short gain, though.
Second down and 9. Screen.
Pulls it in.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
The Lions have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Stafford's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
First down on the way. This play set up by the long gainer. Handoff made for about 4.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
They need to get the play off. And it's swatted away.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in position like this, and you can knock it down.
Third down and 6.
Matthew Stafford backed off the line, shotgun formation. Stafford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Catch made along the sideline. That's his 4th catch of the day.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line.
No margin for error from just out.
Runs it across for the touchdown. And with so little time left in this game, that touchdown may have sealed the deal.
It's it. The party is officially over. And what a job. The offense just put an exclamation point on that game. They've been terrific all day long, and they deserve the win.
Stafford certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Luck will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback.
The Colts look to be almost certain to come away with points the last time they had the ball, but instead of attempting a field goal, they went for it on 4th down and were unable to convert. Let's see what they do with this possession.
Yeah, look, this isn't high school or college football where you get many possessions. In the pros, you don't get that many. When you get a chance to get points, you got to take advantage of it and take those points.
Luck slides and ends the play.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
The Colts from the 37. Dwayne Allen has the reception. Allen's met after a gain of 13. Looking at these numbers now, you see the big target like this, getting back in the swing of things. Phil, a week ago, he was basically shut out, and today he cannot be stopped.
Well, we see a lot of smiling faces, don't we, on the sideline? The coach is happy, and, of course, the quarterback, he's the happiest guy of all because he loves his tight end target.
First down at the 50. Luck's going to slide, and that'll end the play.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Luck's back in shotgun formation. Should have had it.
Lynch is unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes this way, he'll make the catch.
It's 3rd down coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense. Luck will take the snap from the gun. Lynch has got it on a pass that had some heat. 3rd catch today so far.
The Colts put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that 1st down.
The Colts from the 32. Surveys. And it's batted down. Set up now at the 32. The Lions defense now is going to go nickel. Luck out of the gun. Riley Cooper with the catch. Cooper's met at the 23.
The defense, they have a lead here in the 4th quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Luck's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Offense still looking for a first after that completion on 2nd down. Luck's going to take it from the gun. And it's knocked down.
What a job by the defender that time, reading the quarterback and the receiver and being in position to knock that football away. That is really well played. That's a clinic. Put that on the highlight film and show guys how to do it.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. They bring in the extra tight end. Dropping back 3. Luck to Allen. Allen's marked down after a gain of 9.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on 4th down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
1st and 10. And the give to Frank Gore. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
The Lions defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner, and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Mounting a serious drive. Andrew Luck under center. 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye.
The Colts, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 7. And that's a touchdown, and they inch closer.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Inside of the uprights. The Lions can feel things tightening here late in the game as they again lead, but it's getting close. The score's 28-20. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Lions offense would like to drive for another touchdown, only they would like to think that this time it won't go to waste and their defense might step up at some point here, Phil.
Well, all they can do is just go out there and score again. Don't worry about your defense. Don't start thinking about that. Worry about your job, what you're doing on the offensive side, because what you have been doing has been terrific.
Second and 3 after that last carry. The Colts with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime, looking for some daylight up the middle. And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout. The Colts defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Lions snap it at the 31. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. That's a timeout call. The Lions from the 37. Gives it to him again. And they get to him at the 45. He's got over 110 yards rushing on the day.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving. So what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle, as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
They can't give up the first down. They make a safe call, and they let the offense get the first down. That probably seals the game.
Ball at the 47. Takes the knee. Takes the knee. This was a close one. It came down to the wire. What's that feeling on the sideline right now on the winning side?
Oh, it's awesome. When games are close, you're down on the sideline. You look up there every once in a while and you go, oh, I hope we can find a way to win this game today. They did it. It is truly extremely exciting once you get it done.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.